Welcome back, everyone. Like the new jacket? It was time for an upgrade. Thank you, Mom, for the Christmas gift. Now, what I'm going to be doing today is taking my little saw and I'm going to just start cutting off all the excess over here. Same thing on this side, just cut off all the excess, trim it to be nice, a nice size, just so when I go to put it back in and clamp everything down, it all fits and there's no overhang. Then what I'm going to do is, this is going to get 40 gridded. This side is going to get 40 gridded, and then I'm going to slap both of these together and then put some resin on and then clamp it back down, and that should be it before doing the final cut. So once that hardens and cures, I'm going to take this out of the mold and it should look something like so. And then I'll be able to take my template, put my template up to this and cut it out, and then we have a nice functional board. But also, once it gets cut out, then this is just going to get a little sand down on the top and on the bottom, and then polished. So exciting. We're getting closer. All right, without further ado, we are going to start the chopping.
Follow no wind, getting deeper in the frame. I see your face, I feel the pain, but you chose the path I follow. I'm in love with the way that you hold me when I fall back down, and I'm in love with the words from your voice that put me off the ground now. Love's been a long time coming. My breath slows but my heart keeps running. I'm so fed up of the lies that my heart believed in, but staring deep into your eyes makes it all forgiven. I feel my cover will be blown, my fears will grow out of control. Yeah, you still won't.
So everything is now sanded. I made this, my other one broke. I used to have a little mixer that I made out of just some wire. It broke, so I'm using an old saw blade, an old Sawzall blade, and I put some wire in it just to do some mixing. We are ready to mix. Everything is nice and sanded. What we are going to do now is mix some up, and then we are going to lay down our wood. Sorry for the awkward angle, I'm trying to move that piece out of the way. We are gonna go put some resin. Put probably a little thin coat of resin on this. Flip both these together, pancake them, do the same with this, do the same with the flip side of this, and then we can sandwich them. And we are gonna wait for that to cure. So, let's go make some resin. All right, not bad. I got in here about 5:45 in the morning, and it is now 8, so like 2.5 hours. Not bad. So I got the wood sanded, and everything is now resined and curing. So this is the one part that really is really unfortunate for my situation. Right now, I have an external garage not attached to the main piece of property, and this little heater up here is only on when I'm in here. So once I turn it off, it decides to drop in temperature, which is not good for resin. So I'm really hoping I didn't mess up by rushing this, because obviously I want to get a video out to you guys, as well as me wanting to finish this, because I just can't wait to see the finished product. But I'm hoping that this doesn't somehow crash in a fiery burning flame, because that is not what I want. And by that I mean I just don't want this carbon to peel off my my middle piece of plywood because of temperature. But with that being said, I will see you guys in another 0.2 seconds because I'm gonna wait for this to cure and then we're gonna take this thing out. So I didn't get to explain before why, but with me doing just the fiberglass and just the forged carbon on this side, it still wasn't as strong as I wanted it to be. So I ended up going to Lowe's, spending $15 or $14 on like a thin piece of plywood, and this is our final result. It's, I mean, a little bit thicker than I wanted, but again, this is nothing life-changing. It's still very, very thin when you compare it to some of these other boards. But all that is left now is to get my template, put my template up to this, and then we could just cut out the shape. Cut out the shape, drill out the holes, and we are good to go. That is all going to be for the next video, so I hope you guys enjoyed. And I'll see you in the next one.